Hi, welcome to Framed, a Let's Play with a focus on cinematography. My name's Aubrey, and I'm going to be your host. Today we're playing Chapter 4 of Uncharted 4. As always, there are going to be spoilers, so watch out for that. Thanks for listening.
You really did your homework on this one. Narrowed down the search area. It would make a hell of a find. Son of a bitch. No way. You are going with the others.
So Nate, right away, is decided he can't do the Malaysia job. And the chapter title is A Normal Life. So we get to see a little bit now where Nathan Drake is at. What's going on with him, because at this point in time, we don't know what's going on. You can see he has a little bit of a man cave. And my uncle actually has a man cave kind of similar to this. Not with all of the, insane treasures of Explorers Past, but same kind of feel. Just decorated in an attic, his own style. It's cool. Yeah, I don't really want to look at these treasures. I know what they're about. Aww. And so we find out, we look right in here, we know that this is going to be about Sam. We see that St. Dismas cross right over here. We see this book, which at this point in the game we don't know what it's about, and then the jean jacket, which is always, it's like Sam's signature. He's always worn a jean jacket, so look at the St. Dismas cross first.
Yeah. Thanks for nothing, St. Dismas.
At this point, yeah, it's just a journal, and we're, as the viewer, left to wonder what's going on with it, so. Oops. So I'll put this away. This is the only box. The rest of them I walked past were just trinkets from like El Dorado and Shambhala, and what is this? And Irama the Pillars. No, so Uncharted 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
ride.
yeah. Yep, see. So we don't really need to cover those. We all have played them, and if not, whatever. Go play those games.
Well, playtime's over.
We're not jumping from heights anymore. We're a little bit older, a little bit more mature. It's our house, so we're walking down. The ladder, very adult-like, mature-like. I like seeing how Nate and Elena's house is. It's awesome, in my opinion. Because, first of all, I'm a geek, and I would love to have traveled as much as they have. I think most people would feel the same. But I also like how it's a little unkempt. Their main thing isn't about, like, having this perfect, like, stereotypical American life where everything's like perfectly neat and organized. It's like there's laundry on the floor. It looks like my apartment, actually, where there's just like clothes thrown on the ground. It's very lived in. It's not like perfectly neat and kept. Their bed's unmade. I never make my bed. It's such a useless chore. Just because I'm gonna unmake it. I'm the only one living here. Like, there's a towel up here, so you get the feeling it's so lived in. And the, cleanliness, they don't care about like abiding by some standard that is like, oh, everything has to be neat and perfect and tidy. Like, they have a bunch of other shit to do, which I love. Oh, yep. There's. I wonder. Do you think these are Nate Strong's like blown up large from his journals? I think they are. I don't remember the other games well enough. I'm ashamed to say. But they do live in a neighborhood, It's like a little subdivision. They live there. You get to see a picture of Elena right over here. Yep. And then we find out in the game, this is how we find out that they got married, Nate and Elena, which is super cute. I think it's interesting that Elena doesn't have a maid of honor, but that's okay. Of course, Sully is Nate's best man. It's adorable. Wait, I should be able to flip through. Why can't I flip through? I have a lot of opinions because I was a wedding photographer about wedding photographs. These are so much nicer. Destination wedding where it's small seems perfect, though.
Now that is a good one.
These are cute. Yep. So that's cool to look at. It's cool that Naughty Dog, in case you didn't get that they were married before with the rings, like Nathan wearing his ring on his wedding band, like you get to see that. Yep, now they're married. They tied the knot. That's adorable. So it's a nice little way without like going into weird exposition. Be like, hey, we're married.
You were up there a long time.
Well, I was researching something.
Oh, is that what we're calling it these days?
I was.
Hey, would you mind grabbing the food? I'm just wrapping up here.
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
Thanks.
I like that Elena has her feet on the coffee table, where at least I'm very guilty of that myself. I do that all the time. So it's just how they make their characters interact in their spaces. Naughty Dog is really good at that too. One thing I'm not a fan of though is this water pitcher. Who has water pitchers in their house like this, or water coolers? These are like only office exclusives in my opinion. I don't know. Have you guys seen it? Have you seen like water coolers in people's houses like this before? I haven't. That's something annoying. Because I get the rest of the house so perfectly done, and then that. I'm grabbing a beer. It's been a long day. You're saving the world. Damn, hybrid. Take her to shop. That's hilarious. You can see that Elena just cooked. Like, you can see a little bit of like tomato guts on this cutting board, which is all you can see the slices on. The dishes in the sink. Ugh, same with my apartment. It feels so familiar because so many people live like this. Like my apartment definitely has a bunch of dishes in it right now, and the drying rack looks like that. And the floor, it just is so well done. They're just eating some pasta. You took one sip of your beer. That's one thing that annoys me. It's like they take one sip of this beer and they're going to take one bite of their food and they're like, okay, we're done. Eating and drinking. It's like, why are you wasting so much? Whatever.
Done. Okay. Oh.
Finish it?
Yeah. You know, it's probably too long and full of typos, but that's what editors are for, right? God, I'm starving.
Looks good.
Mm-hmm. Joe, how was your day?
What?
Hmm?
Got none of that.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. How was your day?
Oh, it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Typical day in paradise.
Mm-hmm.
So right now you're going to notice
I got to
Nathan
pull a bunch
looking
of
down a
garbage out of
lot,
the river.
and that his eyes don't have
What you got
they're
to
kind
do
of a little
for a
bit
swim?
dull and a little bit expressionless.
any
He's
exciting
feeling a little
garbage?
depressed.
Oh, some brilliant stuff. It was a early 20th
Not
century
completely
truck.
expressionless, but he's just a little subdued compared to the
Apparently the
normal
natives
Nathan Drake
called it a
we've
semi.
known in games
Oh,
past.
dear Lord.
Okay, so boring stuff. Tell me about the article.
Well, it started out as this fluff piece about tourism in Bangkok, but I don't think the magazine is going to like the angle that I'm taking because everyone immediately commented about how rude the smog was. that
And
was
you're going to
shocking.
notice right when he's looking at this, there's that first real glint in his eyes. It's really emphasized that the light comes into his eyes, that excitement when he's looking at a faraway place full of adventure. Before, his eyes were kind of subdued. It didn't have a lot of light to them. And now, after looking up, there is like
What?
a shine
Where
that they
are
put
you?
in his eyes that was emphasized.
Here, being stabbed with a fork.
Oh, really?
What? Just keep going. It was interesting.
Again, now that Nathan's
Okay.
brought back to reality, his
Interesting.
eyes don't
What's
have
my
that
article about?
really bright glint in them, like as when he was looking up at that picture.
This one? It's about the lost city of Bangkok.
The lost city
Not
of Bangkok.
Lost cities near Bangkok. In or about the city limits of Bangkok.
Wow.
All right, I'm sorry.
No, it was
I was in the
really
ballpark, right?
in a different state, but yeah, you were in a ballpark.
There's a little bit of that light in Nathan's eye when he looks at Elena. He still
Dave's
loves
nasty
Elena.
about
It's
that
not that he
Malaysia job
doesn't. He
again.
just is
James
feeling
always asks me about the
unfulfilled.
Look, Nate, I really think that you should take it.
You know what? I don't want it. Really. I mean, he doesn't have the permits.
When he says he
We
doesn't
agree,
want the
but I'm not
job,
gonna
that
take
his
kind of work
eyes
anymore. It's
Okay,
just
go a
but
little
not worth
bit,
it.
don't have that glint in
It
them
doesn't sound
at all.
that risky. All right, if it's just a permit.
No way.
It's subtle, but I
You
think
could call
it's.
Sullivan.
I think Naughty Dog put that there.
You haven't
purpose.
seen him in
Elena.
what, 2 years?
Well, could we please drop this?
Okay, I just don't want you to not take it because of me.
I'm not taking it because of me, okay? I appreciate the gesture. It's just...
So many couples have this fight.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Not
do the
exactly
dishes.
about taking
Stop, I'll do this.
dangerous jobs.
You
but-
did them last night.
No, you cooked. I cleaned. It's fine.
Oh, those hipsters listen to records.
At least,
Sorry,
at least,
just.
let me try to earn it or something. Let me play you for it.
You'll play me for
Yeah,
it?
yeah, your little TV game thing. I bet I can beat your high score.
You think that you can beat my high score on my TV game thing?
Yeah, I think you're scared now.
You don't even know what it's called.
I don't
I like
need
that
to
they
know
made
what it's
Elena
called.
the
I've seen you play. It's
gamer of the
jumping
family.
and running, and I have a natural
Girl gamer
talent
power.
for
Woo!
that. So, what do you say? Chicken? Is it a bet?
Oh, wow. Okay, cowboy.
One thing that annoys me that now the bowls are empty and they took like 2 bites out of it when she picked it up. It was.
Okay.
Full.
Watch and
I like that you can hear from the PlayStation the slight whirring and how it's working harder because it's the original PlayStation 1. God, those sounds bring me
this it?
back.
No, it has to load.
Whoa.
Yeah, that startup sound is like childhood playing right now.
You have no
Um,
patience.
So, fun fact.
You expected to. Okay.
Crash Bandicoot was my first game I played on the PlayStation.
there a
I believe this is right now. You would have to.
No? No,
My dad
just,
or brother would have to fact check me on this, but my brother got a PS1,
they make it
the original PlayStation, just Christmas
Start button.
'96, I think. And the first game we played on it was Crash Bandicoot.
Okay, so you want to run
So
towards the
for
camera.
me, this is like I have always loved Crash. It's
And the
so
circle
good.
button is your finish.
It's of course Naughty Dog's first game. So when I used to work at GameStop, and when I was at the time Last of Us was like right before it came out, I had to like get people to pre-order Last of Us, and
Pick up away from the boulder.
usually people would sell Last of Us by being like, it's the same people that made Uncharted series, blah blah blah, like whatever, it's gonna be good. But because I was bored, retail worker, I was like, it's the same people that made Crash Bandicoot because, I mean, they're somewhat alike. They're, of course, Naughty Dog, of course, did make Crash Bandicoot, but it's a very different feeling than Last of Us or Uncharted. They've come a long way. However, I am super excited to play that HD remake of Crash Bandicoot. I am so stoked to play this game again. So that's it. Oh.
What happened?
Oops, sorry, you saw me die. After playing Crash all this time.
Well, that's not realistic. I would have climbed back up. He should learn to climb. Climbing's always helped me.
I love their little banter. It's adorable. And Naughty Dog's a little bit self-referential here, and I love it. I love it. So
Have you
good.
ever seen a bandicoot?
No, but I'm sure they don't wear sneakers.
You never played Jack and Dexter. I should have. Oops.
Bandicoot.
That poor fox.
That's life. You gotta make it count.
Oh, I still got this.
Jump over them. You
I
didn't jump
made
for
me
it.
die. Sorry guys, I didn't make it to the end. I'm not very good. It was better when I was talking.
Is that it?
You asked for it. Oh,
You gotta be kidding me. I practically had it.
you can give it another shot.
I love how they flirt.
Come on,
It's
double
they're a
knock on
cute
my
couple.
car
They
could
are
really
cute.
Use a good
Really?
cleaning.
Really, you gonna start the smack talk
There's
now?
this mode called easy mode. I just switch it. It's way easier.
It just feels
Keep
so
talking.
natural, the writing, when
Keep talking.
relationships can feel so stilted in games and everything. Like there's, you can tell, like it feels real.
What do you think about that? Huh?
Hey, are you happy?
Yeah, of course. You? Really?
Come here.
And now Nate's back to pushing papers. He's happy to have that home life, but the sort of cost is that he has to do this desk job he's not super
Not open yet.
fulfilled with. He loves his wife, he loves everything, but it comes with a price.
We're closed. Come on, man. All right, I'm coming. Coming. Yeah, can I help you?
So immediately when we see that jean jacket, you can't help but think it's Sam. Yay! Sam's back.
Your height, a little bit leaner. Definitely less gray in the temples.
Sam?
It's good to see you again, Nathan.
God, Sam.
Oh, all right. Take it easy. Take it easy.
How? I thought you... I saw you get shot.
Yes, you did.
So I find it interesting. You can see that the pattern of his bullet holes,
the
there's
doctors,
3.
they-
It's like a triad. It
doctors
almost is in the same
patched me
pattern
up
as like
and
the crucifixion,
right
which I
back
think
into the
is Jesus's crucifixion, excuse me, which I think is interesting. I
How
don't...
many calls? I checked
I
everywhere.
think that
Everything I heard, everything I
thing
found,
of 3
it
is
all
popping up
confirmed you were
again.
dead.
And right behind
Nathan, we
Sam
killed the guy.
on this shot, you can
Like I said,
see
I wanted to
like a
see
ship,
rot
like
myself
with
the rest of
sails.
my
It looks
life. I
almost
knew
like a
it, Dad.
pirate ship. It's a little bit of foreshadowing, I think,
Sam,
for
Man, if
what
I
they're
had
about to
known,
do with
I
the
swear to you,
Henry
I
Avery
would've come
quest.
Come back. I know, Nathan. I know. What's important now, though, is that I'm out.
You also see Sam's face right now is a little in that blue and orange.
Hey.
Well, Nate's is just in
Still with
orange.
me?
He's in that passion. He's so happy to see his brother alive again. While Sam's is divided. At this point, we don't know why Sam's is divided. But I think it's because Sam's sort of deciding whether to tell his brother the truth or
gonna
not.
pass out on me and
He's
hide, are you?
gonna catch up with him first and foremost because he loves Nathan. He
lot to
genuinely
digest,
loves
you know?
Nathan. But he doesn't know how to approach him. Sam
did you
wants
get
to
out?
go
How'd
on
you
this
even get
adventure
here?
with
Find
Nathan
me?
more than
Alright,
anything else.
slow
It's
down.
what he's been dreaming of for the past 15
Have a seat.
years.
I want to hear about you.
Me?
Yeah.
What's to tell?
Call some of your old contacts. Tell me some pretty crazy-ass stories.
Jeez, what crazy stories.
Got shot, hanging from a derailed train in the Himalayas.
Got a reference Uncharted 2, everyone's favorite.
That actually
Mine's 4,
Come
but
on, man.
2's
What did
also
I
good.
miss?
Jeez, Sam, where do I start?
Start with the best part.
I'm going to talk about the pillars because I feel like they don't get enough love. Uncharted 3 doesn't get enough love.
Okay, all right, you remember that beautiful astrolabe that I had that belonged to Sir Francis Drake?
Oh yeah, the one that what's her name stole in Cartagena.
Marlowe.
Yep, Marlowe.
Well, I tracked it down, and all I had to do was fake my own death.
That sounds easy enough.
Sam knows about faking his death.
Another lost
He
city
didn't intentionally fake
destroyed,
his own death, but
and we made it out alive. Barely.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I wish you could have been there.
No, it's literally unbelievable. You tell me you stumble upon yet another archaeological gold mine, and somehow you manage to walk away.
Sam is
with
all of us. He's like,
nothing.
no, that can't happen.
Yeah, well, it's a story of my life, I guess. But, you know, I managed to grab a few trinkets here and there. Paid off the car, the house, engagement ring, the engagement ring. I'm married. I can't believe Elena.
So
from
I
the
think it's
story,
interesting
that's
as
my
soon
wife.
as Nathan talks
You've gotta
about
come
being
meet her.
married and invites Sam
Tonight,
to dinner,
at my place. You're coming to
Sam
dinner. I can tell her all about you.
meets his resolution to tell him this story about how he got out of prison, his version of how he got out of prison. So he decides later on what he's going to tell. As soon as Nathan starts going into the very boring, very normal life, Sam can't stand it. He wants to go on that adventure. And he's worried his brother won't do it because of his wife.
The drug lord.
So he's telling him about
Why?
Hector Alcazar and his escape from
Funny
prison.
story, but last year he was my cellmate.
So I'm gonna end
this
it
is how I got out of
here
prison.
for Chapter 4, Episode 4 of Uncharted 4. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a great day. Bye.